Hello everyone, I would like to welcome all of you to this totally unbiased tier list where I rate every single special livery in Project Flight. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me if you agree with my opinions in the comments down below. This livery looks pretty nice with the green engines. I like the whole series, but in my opinion the Lithuanian Air Baltic livery is the best of the three as the colours fit together. Starting off strong with an A because of just how much of an epic livery this is. Speaking of colours fitting together, no. Despite it being quite nice, I think that Air Baltic should have at least matched the engine colour to the plane. I will be generous as green and blue aren't that bad to mix together. This gets a B. Similar situation here. I'm not sure that red and white goes together that well with green. I am just going to have to put this in C. Tell me what you think in the comments too. What was Air Canada thinking? This looked pretty cool on the A319, but on the A220 it looks really bad. This is one of those cases where I don't think their retro liveries look good on new planes. Easy F tier. Well, it's very blue. Pretty cool story behind the whole idea of this livery though. This was British Airways' first A320 Neo, so they decided to paint it in this cool colour scheme to advertise their net zero campaign to lower emissions which saves the planet. Cool livery with a cool message. B tier. I mean, it is quite an underwhelming livery for such a milestone to Airbus. I'm gonna have to give it an F tier as you can barely even see the sticker. You can barely even see the 50. F. I was hoping this plane would have a pretty cool story behind it, but I don't know. I apologize in advance for the pronunciation. Maya Isola created the Kipetio fabric in 1956 by cutting out rounds of coloured paper with scissors. Come on man, what is this? D tier because it looks cool from far away. How many more airlines would just slap a sticker on, man? F. I don't actually know if this is a special livery. Sichuan Airlines used to have their planes painted in a normal livery, but now all of their A350s are painted like this. Oh well. It has quite a few pandas and it is very colourful. It is nice to see the beauty of the A350 being used with a nice livery. This gets a B tier from me. I'm not saying it again. F tier. Now this is a livery worth rating. This livery is very cool and has lots of Star Wars references. I personally have never watched Star Wars, but even I find this livery pretty cool. A tier. I'll be completely honest, it is a bit more bland with a lot of white and stuff. It is still a nice livery though, so it gets a B tier. It's more of an advertisement, so I don't know. It's not my favourite TUI livery, so it gets a D. Personally, I prefer the Haribo liveries that used to be in the game, but those are now gone. Very cool livery. Thankfully the colours are the same along the whole length of the aircraft and it is a nice big sticker that is visible and it has a bit of a pattern to it too. This is difficult to decide, but I think I will go with B as I think it is just a bit better than the other liveries despite its simple idea. I honestly don't know why people like this livery so much. I don't think the orange and blue go together that well. Pretty mid livery. I'll give it a C though. Very cool livery. Completely different from the normal Etihad livery. I think it is great and it is very different from the others. B tier. I'm not that much of a football fanatic, so I don't really know what to rate this. I like the colour I suppose. Pretty cool to have a whole plane just for your team. This can get a C. On most days I try to be as least biased as possible. Today is not one of those days. S tier. Polska Górą. More pandas. I'm not sure why so many special liveries have them. I'll put this in C tiers because it is pretty cool. Not often that you see a panda on the side of a plane. I like the colours. It is nice to see Alaska having a dedicated retro livery. I would argue this is better than the other livery. B tier. Looks terrible. It does not look good at all. At F tier. Tell me if you agree with me in the comments down below. Feel free to bully me and shout at me. I'll read every single one of your insults and probably cry. Please join my Discord server if you have not done that already. Thanks for watching, see you soon.